explicitly said that she was ordering me to leave because of my words, and that is not a lawful order.
Not because of the words, because of the actions.
No, she explicitly said it was because of my words.
If you're nice to people, the people nice to you.
Oh, so I have to be nice to you in order to be welcome in a public place.
You have to not create a scene here.
I didn't create a scene. I stood there and asked for my documents, and then you refused to give them to me.
I didn't refuse anything to you.
So, hey,
Nobody said, you Kuczynski, you the Summit County gang unit. Fuck you, I can film wherever I fucking want. I didn't touch anybody. Keep your hands off of me, asshole. I didn't touch you, you touched me. It's on the video, you fucking prick.
It's on the video too.
Yeah, swat at me again, asshole.
Hey, I'm going to warn you again. If you put your hand near any of us,
I didn't touch anybody. Fuck you. I can express myself as much as I like. Go fuck yourself. You don't put your fucking hands on me, you fucking Nazi pricks.
I'm going to ask you to keep your...
I'm going to ask you to step out of the way because this is a public fucking building and it's my right to enter that lobby.
You've been asked to leave the building, and if you come back in, you will be trespassing. Because you've been...
Do it. Trespass me for showing up to my court date, you fucking retard.
No, I'm asking you to follow a lawful order.
That's not a lawful order.
Yes, it is.
It is not a lawful
order.
order.
We're not going to sit here and argue. Is there anything else you need here from us?
Yeah, I need to enter the courthouse because it's a public area.
Okay. Yeah, and you're not going to go inside right now because they have asked you to leave. And you did
and
not
that is
follow
an
a lawful
unlawful
order.
order. That is an unlawful order, and you're violating my rights by issuing it.
You were creating disorderly conduct.
I wasn't creating dick.
It was very evident and clear. That's why I got involved.
Were you there at the beginning of this conversation?
I was there when you were resisting
Bullshit.
leaving. And you were sitting down, putting your feet in
so you don't know who created what? You weren't there.
Okay, I'm telling you what
You weren't there when that deputy said, this is because of the words that you use, and I don't like cuss words. After her deputies, after that fucking deputy, after that deputy stood there at the window and said, fuck you, and refused to identify, and then her superior came out and refused to identify who created the disturbance.
Where was that at?
At the window at the jail.
Hey, I'm right here. You don't have to yell at me.
I'm allowed to yell if I fucking feel like it, aren't I?
This is the whole problem.
Are you going to lay your hands on me if I yell at you? Or do I have to speak in the tone that pleases you in order to have rights as an American fucking citizen?
You have rights.
You fucking asshole!
Hey, if you spit on me again...
Who's spitting on you, asshole?
You are.
Bullshit. Prove it in court. Prove it in court, you fucking liar. Prove it in court, you fucking liar. Prove it in court, you fucking liar. Make an accusation. Bullshit. You're being disorderly.
No.
Your deputy told me to fuck myself and then refused to identify, and then her superior came out and instead of identifying her deputy as is required by law...
You're not going to come through these doors right now. We're going to go inside. We're going to give you a minute to settle down. That's what we're going to do. You're not welcome to come inside right now. We'll come back out and talk to you in a few minutes and see how you
I can say whatever fucking words I want to, and you're not allowed to lock me out of the fucking courthouse for it.
No, it's not entrance to you.
That is obstructing a government proceeding. I have a court date.
Sir, entrance is
That is obstructing.
Entrance this door.
Obstructing a government proceeding. I have a court date.
Sir, you can come back.
Okay, she says I have no court date.
Yes.
I have no charges. I'm free to go. That was a false arrest.
I got some good news and I got some good news, man. The video is over, so if that's all you wanted to see, you are free to leave. Cause boy, my ass ain't finna do nothing but talk from here. That's the good news. Trailhand Bill, reporting live from South Florida. Y'all gonna have to forgive me, man. I'm on the road. I got a move I need to make, so. We in Colorado, man, with my man Bourbon Poison. Bit Dog, I gotta give you your props, man. I really, really like this video. We got a situation going on down here in Florida right now. It's a hot topic in national news. Tyreek Hill. Here we go. Florida traffic. They are like blowing the horn gonna change something. It's absolutely not. I don't know if you guys know this, but we have so many road rage incidents and unfortunately murders down here because people are just people from all over in a melting pot. Anyway, so I guess this guy's like an NFL player or something, guys. What I'm about to say, trust me, I'm not trying to sound naive for some, hidden purpose. I promise you I don't keep up with the real world because it just be so much foolishness going on in it. You know what I mean? In my opinion, we all have opinions. So I don't know this dude. I'm guessing he got to be like a famous NFL player. The name is familiar, but that's about it. And I guess he plays for the Dolphins. And I guess he had an incident, you know what I mean, with the police down here, and everybody's talking about it. Myself, I'm sick of seeing it, you know what I mean, and I'll be honest with you. It's like the Sonya Massey situation with my people. This is a perfect segue. I don't really want to talk about those situations because I feel like we've talked about these situations so much. Why would I want to join those conversations? To me, and I may be wrong, I'm telling you, this is my very tunnel vision opinion. I think those conversations are happening in a very safe vacuum. And what I mean by that is, like, you got a family of 6, right? You got mom, father, mom, 4 kids, right? And unfortunately, it's a very hypothetical situation. You allow a group of women and men to come in your house and one by one murder your family, right? So they start with your daughter, then your son, then your other son, then it's just like it's you, your wife, and your one daughter left, right? At what point are you going to say, like, I'm not talking to them? Like, the first couple times you talk, which is outrageous when you think. This is a very real hypothetical, right? I'm saying, like, take yourself there. It's outrageous that after they, you know what I mean, enact any violence upon your loved ones, you would want to talk to them after that. But for some reason you did, once again, to the point where it's down to you, your wife, and your daughter, and they're coming back, and now you want to continue talking. The conversation just makes no sense to me. You see what I'm saying? So that's why when I say the Sonya Massey, obviously that's a very unfortunate situation, but I be telling, you know, my people, black people, and anybody who just wants to talk, I mean, if that's where God has led you, man, do your thing, but I can't take part in them damn conversations because these motherfuckers is out here killing us, family, and that ain't nothing I want to talk about. They coming back right now. You think I want to talk? And then that goes, I mean, the same thing with the Tyreek Hill situation. Number one, I don't know this man. You know, I pray everything is well with him. It looks like he's very successful, has a lot of money. I didn't see clips of him and his lawyer doing this. It looked like the officer has been in some sense reprimanded or pretend reprimanded to calm the outrage. I don't know, man. I don't involve myself in those things because number one, I got way more ignorance going on, personal ignorance than that. And number two, I liken it to what I just said. Why would I have that conversation? It's several reasons why. I just gave you 1, 2. I don't even know if this guy's I'm not saying he is, and if anybody feels like he is, that's your opinion, not mine. I don't know him to have that opinion, but I don't know if this guy's a bootlicker. I've seen stories and covered stories where these former cops and just Americans who are cops without the careers and the badges, you know, they turn around and become victims of these gangbanging terrorists. And it's like, I don't really feel a whole lot of sympathy for you because we've been trying to tell you this, air quotes, black people have been trying to tell all you American Negroes this forever, and now we're all Negroes and y'all over here mad with us. I'm gonna keep reminding y'all ass, you mad with us because you wasn't mad when it was just us. Fuck wrong with you? Now you care? That's a little suspect to me. Forgive me if I'm always bring it up, but here we are. So once again, I don't know if this is a bootlicker, and I'm not saying he is, but I also don't know, you know what I mean, what does this really mean to him? Is this a situation where he's just going to be irate and then going about his materially successful life? And Americans as a whole, and then humans throughout God's world and earth are going through this on a daily basis, but because his situation was able to be resolved, you know, and it may be that, if so, that's his prerogative. I'm just saying, trying to give you what I do and don't attach myself to and the reasons why, you know what I mean, how I think through these things. And I'm not better than anyone else. I'm just as liberated as anyone else to think my own thoughts and come to my own conclusions. So I don't be want to hear stuff like that. And then when I circle back around to things like this, my man, once again, Bourbon Poison, and praise God, I remembered your name every step of the way so far. So if I forget it, forgive me. I'm kind of like crazy as shit. But like, you got people out here really living a life, whether they're doing it just to, you know what I mean, not have their American and human liberties curbed, or whether they're doing it just to highlight the fact that, hey, Americans, as a reminder to all of us, don't allow your human liberties to be curbed or set aside by anyone that doesn't have the authority or the lawful right to do so. Whether they're doing it for whatever. And then, you know, and then there's a third category, I'll say it. You got the people out there who do it, and some of them are auditors, police watchers. You literally do it for, you know what I mean, your own selfish gain. And to me, you're no better than cops. You just don't have the badges. You terrorize without constitutional rights and your cameras and your audio and video recording devices. I don't necessarily see that as profitable to anything but you and your ulterior motives. So you got different categories, you see what I'm saying? And we all will determine, once again, from our own vantage point, who we think fits where. But for me, I see Americans that I think genuinely out here trying to make life better for people. And now I'm going to get to this damn video, man. And he's one of them. I think that's exactly how you stand up to cops. You got these cops saying, yo, I'm about to, you spitting on me. So if you do that again, I'm about to do this. After his partner already physically pushed the man's hand out. Or you physically put your hands on that man unlawfully. You know what I mean? Because he did reach it. I seen he got very close to you. But why I call that unlawfully? That is y'all intimidation tactic. Which goes back to the other cops. If you reach toward us again or you do anything, you can't come in our personal space. Once again, sir lady, I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna disrespect you a little bit, God forgive me. You acting like a sir lady here. That is y'all intimidation tactic, family. The hell are you talking about? Don't do this. So why in the hell do we as free human beings and Americans have to allow y'all to do it to us? Once again, they're reminding you guys through a back door, because that ain't nothing I got to be reminded of. Bitch, you ain't finna walk up in my, I don't give no damn who you is. What gives you the right to walk up in my, all right, go see. We're going to leave that there. But they're reminding you, free human being and free American, that, yo, you don't have to allow anyone to walk up in your personal space, because they're telling you, and, you know, we've been a part of this conversation for a while, thank God, and we've seen the victims of it and the heroes in it. They're telling you and showing us continuously they will never allow us to do the things that they do to us on a very regular basis. You're spitting on me. I mean, sir, I want to call you a female dog there. You know, and the word starts with B-I-T-C-H and ends with that too. Because if you just get your ass on and get out that man's face and stop policing feelings, you wouldn't be that close enough to him for him to speak. He probably was spitting on your ass. He was screaming like a motherfucking 3-year-old. I mean, but the man seemingly had a right to. Y'all aggravating this shit. You don't know what's going on, but you trying to tell him what's going on. One of your partners already have vehemently disrespected this man, because I'm gonna believe Americans over y'all all the damn time, and y'all ain't done a damn thing about it but show up to try to tell him he's wrong, when after that happened, he just wanted to follow the process. What comes next? Me slapping hell out your ass, knowing you can't take it, or you giving me your badge and name so I can file a complaint if I choose to do so. Y'all didn't want none of that. Y'all wanted to violate that man's rights. Y'all wanted to kick him out of the courthouse that your handlers had forced him to come to. And then your handlers turned around and told him it wasn't even nothing going on. Go to this man's channel. They literally arrested this man, extradited him to another damn city, and never had a warrant for none of this shit. I like what these guys and these ladies are out here doing, man. They're out here reminding Americans, human beings, and government and their minions, these peasant roach patrols out here on our streets. They're reminding them, fam, we human, boy. We don't get no damn about none of that shit y'all talking. We ain't Tyreek Hill. We ain't got that kind of success and money, but boy, we got us. We got our human liberties. We got our God-given rights. We got our American rights, boy. We got the courage that God has given us, fam. We got the tenacity that God has given us, fam. We got the resolve that God has given us to understand that even if you don't understand, you are nobody's father, you are nobody's mother. We employ you with the guidelines. And if you forget those guidelines, if your command staff forget those guidelines, if your government handlers, whether it be local mayors, governors, senators, who all them motherfuckers is, the presidents, the soon-to-be presidents if we live to see it, if all of you motherfuckers forget that, listen, before I forget it, it will be a televised bloodbath out here. And that is no threat. That is the war that you guys always proudly respond to when anybody wages it on America. You do it so you can stand on those podiums in front of those news cameras and look like heroes. But when we as Americans take that same stance against your tyranny, somehow we're criminals and you're victims, and America needs to stand with you to get us out of here. No, America needs to stand with us to get y'all ass out of here. Because y'all the ones fucking up our country. And I only imagine when I sit back and think about it logically without having any educated facts, if y'all literally treat us like this and then tell us we're the problem, I can't imagine how y'all started a lot of these other world wars and then turned around and came and spun a damn story to us about how those people were wrong. I mean, I can't imagine what, like, y'all literally went to the highest court in our country and said that cops can lie. Therefore, what the fuck are y'all telling us that is absolutely not true so y'all can drum up sympathy for us while y'all go and attack these other countries and these other human beings in the other parts of the world? I don't trust none of you motherfuckers, because y'all the reason that them cowards could come out there and go from he can't come back in the public courthouse that y'all demanded he come to where you can't go back in right now. But you not my daddy to be dictating nothing from me. You can't put me in no motherfucking corner. What you can do is pull out them weapons and let this shit go bloody. or get your ass out my face so I can continue being free and non-violent like I was doing before you and your partners came here, fam. Shit ain't about no threats. This shit ain't about no senseless violence. This is about all of these dead bodies that y'all leave in y'all wake. And you think I'm just finna sit here while you add me to the damn equation and talk to your ass? Like all these other people willing to do? I don't know. If you catch me on whatever day, that might be how it go. But how I've been feeling lately watching what y'all been doing, and I got a lot of years of watching y'all do this, and then I still watch videos like this encounter should have never happened. That's why I'm glad he cut y'all ass out the entire time. The entire time. Because you had no reason to be messing with that damn man. You didn't investigate. You didn't know what the hell was going on. And then you came and tried to overextend your authority, and you got punked like the 3 bitches that you are. And praise God, it didn't end in violence. I always tell myself I'm going to talk like God and grandma listening, but I'm immature as hell, man. I just think we need to let everybody, you know what I mean, be human, fam, and live their lives and enjoy these lives that God has given us and stop trying to overstep our boundaries and intrude on them, because it be causing unnecessary problems, fam. And it don't be good for officer safety. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.